Next order.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Next order.
Order number 3, messages.
Next order.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next order.
Order number 5, papers.
Leader of the majority party. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Next order.
Order number 7, statements.
Chairperson, Committee on Infrastructure, to respond to a statement that was requested by the member from Bitini.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I hereby rise to give an additional response to the statements regarding the relocation of a transformer from Fulueni Village in Bitini Ward, as was requested by Honorable Tivo Bernard, member for Bitini Ward, on 9th July 2025. The committee sought response to the statement on 6th August 2025. The honorable member from Bitini requested the committee to follow up and confirm whether the transformer had been installed by 5th August 2025 as per the KPLC commitment. The committee sought the information through a letter dated 7th August 2025, to which the ECM for Infrastructure, Transport, Public Works, Housing and Energy responded as follows. Kenya Power and Lightning Company visited Fulueni Village and established that the village is not connected to low voltage. Therefore, if the transformer is returned, it will remain idle without serving any customer. KPLC indicated that leaving the transformer idle could expose it to vandalism or resort to deterioration due to copper losses that may occur when it is connected without a load. Madam Speaker, the committee was advised, the community was advised to apply for quotation, and KPLC committed to returning the transformer once at least one customer is connected. So, Speaker, there is a correspondence from KPLC to the department on the same communication. Thank you.
Member from Bitini.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I want to appreciate the committee and the chair for the good work they have done so far. Madam Speaker, though they are stating that there is no network for the people to be connected with the electricity, and they indicate that they will return the transformer once one person has applied for the electricity. How do you apply if there is no network? I understand network is the wires that connect to homesteads or the small, that not heavyweight. So, Madam Speaker, I'm also confused. If one resident applies and there is no network, do they really do so? But I want to take the challenge, Madam Speaker. I will initiate the process. I'll make sure one person will apply, then we will follow the case after that. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
So are you satisfied with the response as issued by the chair?
Not really, because it's somehow confusing, because they are saying there is no network, so that they can't connect to any individual. But before I raise the statement, there was public outcry that they had applied. I'll go do a research to how many members had applied for the electricity, so that I can have good basis for that case. And Madam Speaker, I'm also surprised, I'm confused more. Why did they deliver the transformer at first, if there were no network? Secondly, why did they take it, promising the resident that they will return it? There are so many questions. I'm not satisfied, but I'm confused.
Member for Kasikyo, what was your issue?
And the entire House. Madam Speaker, let me start by appreciating the member of County Assembly from Bitini, and maybe tell me that I think, not I think, but I'm very sure that Fuluen is at Kaskil. Thank you.
Madam Speaker, is the member in order to state that Fuluen is in Kaskil, and if you check in the polling stations, Fuluen is in Makueni constituency and it's in Bitini ward. And Madam Speaker, from where you sit, you know the area very well. You can inform the member.
The member for Kasikyo, you are out of order. Even in the administrative units, the area belongs to Makueni constituency. What is it, member for Mavindini?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I wanted to inform member for Kaskeo what exactly you've done, that from where we sit, and being from the first Makueni constituency, over the years, we've been campaigning all the way to Fuluen for respective members of Parliament for Makueni. But probably he wants to begin a movement, fugu kind of, to alienate some parts of Makueni to Kaskeo. Probably they are getting worried that Kaskeo may become obsolete by the much talked about border realignments, because this constituency has only 3 wards. So probably they want to hit some of Makueni side, but that is not the right way to do it. We'll show you how to do it. We'll show him how to do it.
Chairperson, infrastructure. What is it, member for Kako?
Honorable Speaker, I just wanted to give more information to the House, and particularly to member of Bitini. Kenya Power, they have been installing transformers in my area. And sometimes they come earlier to do marketing and also talk to the members at least to apply for electricity. Once the members apply and do a list of those who want to have electricity, they carry that list to their offices, and then they will do transfer a transformer, or they will do install a transformer where the members are requesting for electricity connection. Once they take it there is a problem, because once they take it there, you'll find somebody who wanted electricity will be given a bill like 100,000 for them to be connected, for that person to be connected. Maybe the members did not know to connect one homestead will cost like 100,000. If you are at a distance from the transformer, it may go even to 600,000. So at that point, members of general public will feel that this power is very expensive to be connected, and they tend not to apply. So if that transformer will continue staying there, there is danger of vandalism, or danger if it is serving only one client. Also, as a client like a school, it may be faulty now and then. So many times they can come and remove the transformer, take it to where there is demand. So I thought this statement, the honorable member could have sought more information why they carried the transformer before even bringing it to the county assembly. But all the same, I just felt that it's good also to give information to this house that once that transformer has been installed there, it doesn't mean that people will be connected, but people will have to be given quotation to apply for that electricity, and if they cannot afford, then the transformer will be removed and installed to where there is market. Honorable Speaker, thank you.
Chair, Infrastructure.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, from the committee point of view, we would like to appreciate the work of the Kenya Power. That initiative was actually good. It's what is needed. It's part of development. And challenge the member for Bitini. If they got that opportunity and they endeavored to do such applications, I would request the member, Madam Speaker, if the member could initiate and also motivate the residents to take advantage of that transformer and also to take advantage of the commitment by KPLC and pursue a way in which those applications will be done and payment done so that they can get that connection. Madam Speaker, also the member can pursue the county government REREC connection or partnership, which means, Madam Speaker, I think it will be cheaper for the people and also for the county government of Makueni, that integration maybe. So, Madam Speaker, I believe this statement is satisfactory and the matter should be settled with the member to pursue going forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Member for Bitini, I would want to hear your final word before I make a determination on this issue.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. It's my prayer that the committee supplies me with the correspondences from Kenya Power, so that once I will be initiating the process, you can use them, so that the process can be easy. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. You will provide information to the honorable member, and the honorable member from Bitini, you are also free to raise issues once you are satisfied that the commitment from the Kenya Power is not achieved. So next is the response from the Committee on Lands regarding the implementation of functions transferred to Emali Sultanahmood Municipality as requested by the member for Emali. Chairperson Lands. Vice Chair. And honorable members, you need to use your respective cards. I'm seeing very funny names of members who are not present even today. So make sure you have your card so that we can have ease of operations. Honorable Mwoki.
Mr. Speaker, I stand to response on the response to the statement regarding the implementation of functions transferred to the Emali Sultanahmood Municipality. Madam Speaker, sir, in his request, the honorable member indicated that in December 2022, the County Assembly approved the Emali Sultanahmood Municipality Charter, leading to the conferment of municipal status to Emali Sultanahmood area. The member further indicated that for proper functioning of the municipality, certain functions previously performed by the county department plans, urban planning and development, and environment and climate change were transferred from the department to the municipality in order to facilitate autonomy, of the municipality. Madam Speaker, the honorable member, however, noted that since the transfer of the functions to the municipality, most of the functions have remained unimplemented by the municipality management. The honorable member therefore requested that the chairperson Committee on Lands, Urban Planning and Development clarify on the following. Madam Speaker, I propose I go to the questions and answers instead of reading the questions raised and then the answers. Is that okay? On question A, the ECM has provided the municipal charter granted on 20th December 22 by His Excellency Governor and Gazette Notice number 7708 of 16th June 2023. It is annexed, the member has the annexures. The ACM has further attached a list of municipal staff seconded, recruited, and their respective duties. On question B, the member wanted us to provide the status of the implementation of each function transferred to the municipality, listing down all the projects or programs which have been implemented or are being implemented by the municipality. Madam Speaker, the status of the implementation of functions transferred to the municipality and the project and programs are attached to this response as Annex 4 and 5. The requester has those documents. Number C, whether the municipality has been operating autonomously, and if no, state the reasons for the same and the possible solutions in order to achieve full autonomy. The municipality, that is the response from the ACM, the municipality has operated as a semi-autonomous agency and the Department of Land, Urban Planning and Development, Environment and Climate Change since its operationalization. The reason for not being autonomous and suggested possible solutions for full autonomy are tabulated below. One, the financial resources for transfer of functions are held by the county department from which the functions were transferred. And what are the solutions? The county departments holding financial resources for the transferred function should release the resources in the financial year 2025-2026. Number two, inadequate resource allocation. The municipality receiving an insufficient budgetary allocation for the implementation of the project and the programs aligned to transfer functions and the municipal strategic plan. The resolution, the county treasury to ensure adequate budgetary resource allocation to the municipality and the municipality to develop an external resource mobilization strategy to bridge the financial resource gap. Number three, staff gaps. The municipality has inadequate staff to implement the transferred functions, and the solution is sought. The county treasury to allocate resources for the recruitment of required staff, and the county secretary to ensure the transfer of recruitment of staff in the county department for transfer functions. granted full financial autonomy. Number three, the total amounts of money far and how the same has been utilized. Indicate the source of such monies received, the project program funded with the money, and the status of each project or programs. The total amount of money, the total amount of money received as transfers from the Makueni County Treasury is Kenya shillings 28,149,674 so far. The transfer schedule, expenditure reports, and the payments schedules are attached as in annexes 6, 7A and B, and 8A and B respectively. Here's the document. The implementation status report for projects and the program funded with the transferred funds is annexed in this response as Annex 5. Then question number E. The number of bank accounts operated by the municipality, giving details of such account number and balances, provided the bank statement for the last 1 year. The ACM responds as follows. The municipality operates 2 bank accounts, recurrent and development, with Cooperative Bank, a Mali branch. The details of the bank accounts are as captured in the table below. There is a table here where there is a Mali Mulala Sultanamut Municipality, account number 011004298770001. Cooperative Bank, Emali, that is for development, and Emali Sultanamut Municipality, account number 0110042987770.
About the transferred functions. I'm happy because they provided the Gazette notice dated June 2023. Honorable Speaker, you will realize that because I went through the list of the staffs, one after the other, I realized that the staffs, as majority, nearly all of them, except 4, have been seconded to the municipality by the department. What does it mean? Because here we are talking about a Gazette notice by His Excellency the Governor back June 2023 when the functions were transferred. Why is it that the staffs were not transferred to the municipality? Why is it that the staffs were seconded to the municipality? Because there is complaint from the management of the municipality because partners take staffs for training purposes. And when a staff is seconded to a department or to the municipality from the department, then the municipality has no full control since it's just temporarily placed in that municipality, awaiting take back to the department. My request on this, and that's why I posed this question about the staffing, whether seconded or employed by the municipality or transferred. I would request the committee on this matter to move forward and look for a solution so that at least the municipality can have its permanent staffs, can give instruction to the department to fully transfer those staffs to the municipality. The Speaker, my take is, why is it that they don't want to take the staffing to the municipality? Because technically, Honorable Speaker, they want to control the finances. And that's why number 3, it is talking about autonomy. And the response is very clear. The municipality has operated as semi-autonomous. Honorable Speaker, semi-autonomous means that the municipal manager, who is the CEO of the municipality, has no full control of the municipality. And that's why you realize that the municipality was not able to produce a financial statement for the land requires a quick action, and the action by the committee will greatly help this municipality, Honorable Speaker. Inadequate resource allocation. Honorable Speaker, this is the third year. Details like the engine case number, the engine number, and the evaluation report. We are not sure whether what have been provided here is true, because there is a tractor, KNW, a KNW tractor, which they are valuing at 4.5 million. They have a new Ford, which is current, was purchased this financial year, whose value is 3.9 million. So you might not realize which is true. This KAW, a very old vehicle, has more value than a newly purchased vehicle. So the evaluation report, the committee, I wish the committee can go through the report and realize whether these are certified report from a certified valuer. Honorable Chair, Honorable Speaker, you will realize that some of the assets have no value reports. Whether estimate, whether guesswork, it has not been indicated. We have a rolly, a tipper, Honorable Chair, Honorable Speaker, Nissan UD, which was involved in an accident 2024 December. The status of the vehicle is, it is under repairs by the insurance after being involved in an accident. To December 2023, December 2024, now it is August 2025, still under repairs by the insurances. You will realize there is a report which is not being shared to us, Honorable Speaker. And how other assets should be attached, because only 5 assets which are within the municipality have been highlighted. We also need to know under which department are all those other assets which are operating within the municipality. Because there are several of them, but they are not captured as assets of the municipality. Why is it that they are all not transferred to the municipality? Why do we have only the vehicles? Doesn't we have land, that which has been transferred to the municipality? Is it not part of the asset? Why has it not been captured? Honorable Speaker, a lot has to be done by the committee. And this is my very humble request, Honorable Speaker, that the committee restricts, establishes the truth about these responses, develops a good report with resolutions that guides a quick autonomous operation of the municipality, so that at least we can help the management of the municipality execute their duties. Because we have a manager who is always complaining. If it comes to resources, revenue collection, he doesn't have control of the staffs, he doesn't have control of the enforcement officers. You realize they are chaotic, he is not able to solve. Once he tries to solve, instruction from the sub-count staffing officer are totally colliding. So, Honorable Speaker, let us help the Mali Sultan municipality in terms of management, resources, and staffing. That will now, at least our people will be able to enjoy having a municipality. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Member for Mavindini.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. This matter about autonomy of our institutions, and in particular the municipalities, is a very grave matter. As per the law, these municipalities are required to be autonomous in respect to financial autonomy, operational autonomy, and also managerial autonomy. As it is, it's a trap to the people who run the municipalities. Managers of the municipalities would sign financial statements that they cannot own up. And this is very detrimental to the management of these municipalities. We have seen cases, as it was recently, when the manager for the water municipality appeared before the Committee on Park. And there were issues that were clearly above our grasp, even though she's the accounting officer. You would get a situation whereby money is allocated to the municipality. But the way the money is spent the manager has no control. It is being controlled from somewhere else, probably from the department, from the mother department. You would get an officer, like a procurement officer, attached to the municipality instead of being fully employed for the municipality. So what this government should do, by the end of the municipality management, and auditing is done to the municipality separately. Because when auditing comes, the municipality is audited separately. And the manager would be required to carry his or her cross when the expenditure was not fully within their domain. So this is a matter that needs to be looked into very critically and keenly, lest we come to a point whereby we have people carrying crosses that are not theirs, or we have an entity that cannot fully undertake their mandates and exploit their potential simply because they have some strings attached and tied to some places. So I want to appreciate the member for Emali for raising this matter. And I wish the committee would dig deeper. Let this be the opportunity that will cause this house to get to the bottom of this thing and unravel things that will see to it that our municipalities are wholly autonomous, operational, financial, and managerial. And in so doing, we'll be moving in the right direction. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. The member for Kako.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I've listened to the statement, and I wonder why Honorable C.K. Cosmas Kaleli is saying that the municipality manager, Emali municipality, has been complaining. I don't know he complains to who, because we don't have a written petition here from Emali municipality by the manager. We have a Bachelor of
What
Arts,
is out of
Economics, Finance.
Need to come up with that report.
Madam Speaker, given you see, this report, this response has come like an eye-opener to the honorable members. And Mr. Speaker, I think there are activities that we need to carry. Madam Speaker, like we have to get information from the management using the issues raised here as the terms of reference, so that we can hear from the management, and then we compare with this one so that we can come up with observations and recommendations. So I request for 30 days, because these are business that we are not airing the business, but to bring a comprehensive report that will attract a lot of oversight. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Chair, I will direct that you bring the report in 21 days, because this is a matter that the committee sat on. The only few things is what the member has given and what the conversation by members. So get into detail and bring a report in 21 days. Chairperson Water, on the distribution of Mzima Springs water as requested by the member for Ivingoni Nzambani.
Madam Speaker, this statement came to this floor. And actually we were directed by the Speaker by then to convert it into a report which has recommendations. So I don't know why it is appearing on the paper as a statement, because we have it ready as a report, which we even adopted it yesterday.
So table that report tomorrow at 2:30. Response from the Committee on Water as requested by member for Kikumbulu South Ward on the water tariffs. by Kibwezi Makindu Water and Sewerage Company.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Chair, do you have the response?
I have the response, Madam Speaker, but it was even ready yesterday. The requester was not present. I was directed by the chair then to proceed with giving the response with or without the requester today. Do I continue or?
The member for Kikumbulu South has sought permission from the speaker that the matter be brought tomorrow. So we will give him the last and final chance that this response appears tomorrow at 2:30.
Thank you.
Next order. What is out of order?
Standing order number 56. Honorable Speaker, with your permission, I would wish to proceed. Number 56.
On a matter of personal statements?
Yes, Honorable Speaker.
Have you notified the speaker about the same?
I am notifying her now, Honorable Speaker. I request it's just 1 minute.
Okay, what is it?
Honorable Speaker, there is a matter about, because I am the whip, Maendeleo chapter, a matter concerning a member, the new member. The law requires that a member should have at least one committee. Honorable Speaker, the member has no committee. I communicated it through a letter to the chair selection committee, but he has referred me to the speaker. So I would seek your guidance on that matter. Thank you. Thank you, Speaker.
Chair selection.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I would wish the member could read the letter for the House to get informed so that I may respond.
Honorable member for Emali, the speaker has taken note of your concern and is going to give you a response. Next order. What is it, member?
Asante sana Madam Speaker kwa kunipatia hii fursa ya kuongea. Changu ni kidogo tu. Wanaohusikana na mambo ya viti hivi tunavyovikalia, tafadhali waambiwe warekebishe. Itakuwaje mtu amekaa chini na anguke na anaitwa mheshimiwa? Tafadhali naomba na nakusihi, hebu wajirekebishe. Ni aibu kubwa. Imagine tukiwa na wageni hapa alafu mheshimiwa onekane ameanguka. Hata nasikia mgongo wangu umeanza kuuma at my age.
Thank you, honorable member. It is taken note. The Committee on Powers and Privileges take into consideration the issues raised by the member. On what? Have you fallen yourself?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, on the last part where the member said are back as an issue, Honorable Speaker, we have an insurance card. So now it is time now my colleague can now utilize that card. But for the issue of the seats, it is a serious matter, Honorable Speaker. I suffered the same, Honorable Speaker. But for the sickness part of it, we can utilize the medical card. Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, but I hear you, member for Thange, but a member is not subjected to an injury because of the state of the chamber, so that you can use a card. I want all members to be in good state as they sit in this chamber. So the Committee on Powers take into consideration the claim by the member. So what is the information and to who?
Honorable Speaker, this matter should not be taken lightly because the Deputy Majority Leader seat is broken. The Speaker's seat is also, Deputy Speaker's seat is also broken. The next one to the Deputy Whip, also it is broken, Honorable Speaker. So most of them are maybe like 20 or 30% of the seats are broken. And you cannot say, we just wait for insurance card so that we can be compensated. That is not our, even if that goes outside there, the insurance will not compensate us because you are putting it as if it's like later. No problem. Mr. Speaker, that is serious. We need these seats to be rectified.
Thank you. Member for Kako, I have already given directions. The Vice Chair, powers and privileges, we want this matter sorted out. Next order.
Order number 8, the Makueni County Assembly Ward Officers Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025. Order for second reading.
Chairperson, Committee on Devolution, Public Participation, County Administration.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move the following motion. That the Makueni County Assembly Ward Officers Bill 2025, that is Makueni Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025 be now read a second time. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to provision of standing orders 1, 45, 4, and 5 of the Makueni County Assembly standing orders, the committee hereby report progress on Makueni County Ward Officers Bill. Madam Speaker, the Makueni County Ward Officers Bill 2025 was read for the first time on 28 July 2025 and committed to the Committee on Devolution, Public Participation, County Administration, and Special Programs, which was tasked to provide a report on consideration of the bill within 20 days. Part 1 is the preliminary. Madam Speaker, the Makueni County Ward Officers Bill 2025 seeks to establish offices for members of the County Assembly at the ward they represent to enhance the representation's functions. It also provides mechanism for coordination and dissemination of assembly businesses at the ward level and provides a framework for employment of staff for propagations of assembly business and the provision of assistance to the members at the ward level. Part 2 is the acquisition of offices by leasing all construction. Madam Speaker, upon publication in Kenyan Gazette of the members after general elections, the clerk shall initiate the process of availing a ward office for members. The County Assembly may be subject to budget allocation, allowing constructions of any offices at central location in each ward to serve as ward office. Where the County Assembly does not have enough fund, the board may acquire on a 5-year renewable term suitable premises to serve as ward offices in each ward. In each case, the member shall be consulted in identifying suitable premises. Restrictions on where to rent an office. Madam Speaker, institution where the County Assembly acquires a ward office by way of lease, the following instances of conflict of interest will not be permitted. A, renting of offices in a building owned by the member. B, renting offices in a building where the member has direct financial interest. C, renting offices space at the member's home. The rented offices space for a ward office shall not exceed 100 square meters, and the board shall determine periodically and in any case at intervals of not less than 4 years the maximum rent payable per month for each ward offices. Security of the offices, Madam Speaker, the ward office manager shall ensure there is sufficient security for the ward office premises, and the members shall therefore ensure that at least one card is employed for that purpose. Madam Speaker, construction of the offices. The event of construction of a ward office, the board shall ensure that A, the office is built on a public land, and B, the process of procurement of goods and services for the construction of the offices in line with the government procurement procedures and financial regulations. Madam Speaker, the location of ward offices, where a ward office has been acquired by a way of leasehold, the member may not relocate from the office to another without giving a notice to the board, but through financial provision, procurement procedures, the board shall avail to the ward office's basic supplies to enable it functions effectively. For the supplies not available availed by the board, the ward office manager shall purchase the same as may be necessary to effectively run the offices, and the same shall be reimbursed by the board. Source of finances. At the commencement of every financial year, the ward office assistant shall be issued with authority to incur expenditure by the clerk for the approval for the approved budget in respect of that ward for that financial year, and an initial amount shall be credited to the account of the ward account opened. Madam Speaker, the bank account, an account approved by the board, shall be opened for every ward with a reputable commercial bank at the nearest location from the ward office. Madam Speaker, copies, that is financial records, copies of the bank statement and any other financial records from every ward office shall be filed to the clerk before the 7th day after the end of every quarter. Part 4, that is staffing of the ward offices. Ward office staff, a member shall employ a ward office manager and a member of other staff as the member shall require, subject to the maximum number recommended by the board and the ceiling of the staff salaries approved by the board and budgeted for. A member shall initiate recruitment of all the ward offices staff and determine their terms of employment and the salary scales. Though the salary scale will be aligned to the recommended by the board. Madam Speaker, terms of service. The term of service for ward office staff shall be a maximum of 5 years contract, or the duration of the member appointing them shall serve in the county assembly. Vacation of office. The office of the staff of ward office shall fall vacant. A, when the officer dies. B, when the officer resigns by giving notice of not less than 30 days to the member. C, upon expiry of his contract or vacation of office by the member. And D, upon termination of his service in accordance with employment status. Qualification of staff. Madam Speaker, ward office manager shall possess a post-secondary school training in addition to having a good understanding of government procedures and local problems. All other ward office support staff shall have basic education and be fluent in English and Swahili, and the local vernacular language is appropriate. Part 5, handing over of the office. Madam Speaker, when the office of member falls vacant, the ward office manager shall be responsible for running the ward office until a new member selected and assumes office. Any outgoing member shall vacate the ward office within 7 working days after the gazettement of a new member. If a member resigns, all payments to the ward office shall cease with effect from the date the Speaker receives the letter of resignation from the member. Madam Speaker, the Makueni County Ward Office Bill 2025 is awaiting public participation, so the committee was not able to conclusively handle the bill. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Signed by the Chairperson, Committee on Devolution, Public Account and Special Programs. I call now Honorable Cosmas to second.
I propose the question that the Makueni County Assembly Ward Offices Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025 be now read a second time. The floor is open for debate. Ring the quorum bell for quorum before we put the question. Honorable Kali, we need members in the chamber. Take responsibility as the whip. public participation and special programs.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move the following motion that the Makueni County I now call upon the chairperson, Committee on Devolution, Public Concern, County Administration, and a special program to report to the County Assembly. Chairperson.
Okay. I beg to move the following motion that this committee do now report to the Assembly on its deliberation on the Makueni County Public Participation and Civic Education Bill 2025 or Makueni County Assembly Bill number 001 of 2025 and its approval thereof without amendments.
I propose the question that this committee do now report to the Assembly on its deliberation on the Makueni County Public Participation and Civic Education Bill 2025, that is Makueni County Assembly Bill number 1 of 2025 and its approval thereof without amendments. The floor is open for debate. I put the question that this committee do now report to the Assembly on its deliberation on the Makueni County Public Participation and Civic Education Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 1 of 2025 and its approval thereof without amendments. As men of that opinion say aye. As men of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Members, we have come to the end of committee of the Whole House.
I call upon the chairperson of committees to report to the County Assembly.
Madam Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of the Whole House has considered the Makueni County Public Participation and the Civic Education Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 1 of 2025, and has approved the same without amendments.
Mover of the motion.
Madam Speaker, I beg to move the motion that this Assembly do agree with the Committee of the Whole Assembly in the said report. Thank you.
I propose the question that this Assembly do agree with the Committee of the Whole Assembly in the said report. I put the question that this Assembly do agree with the Committee of the Whole Assembly in the said report. Will as many as of this opinion say aye? Aye. As many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 11. The Makueni County Public Participation and Civic Education Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 1 of 2025. Order for third reading.
Mover of the bill.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move the following motion that the Makueni County Public Participation and Civic Education Bill Bill 2025, or Makueni County Assembly Bill number 01 of 2025 be now read at that time. Madam Speaker, the Makueni County Public Participation and Civic Education Bill 2025 was read for the first time in the House on 12th March 2025 and committed to the Committee on Devolution, Public Participation, County Administration and Special Programs, which was tasked to provide its report within 20 calendar days from the day of committal as provided by the Standing Order number 145. Pursuant to the provisions of Articles number 196, Subarticle 1B of the Constitution of Kenya, the Assembly, through the committee, invited members of the public, faith-based organizations, civil society organizations, private sector practitioners, interested parties, and all stakeholders to give their inputs or written submissions on or before 4th June 2025. Madam Speaker, the principal purpose of this bill is to give effect to Articles number 10, Subarticle 2A, Articles number 69, Subarticle 1D, Articles number 118, Articles number 174, Subarticle C, Articles number 184, Subarticle 1C, 196, Subarticle 1B, 201, Subarticle A, and 232, Section 1, Subarticle D of the Constitution of Kenya regarding public participation and civic education. The bill further seeks to provide for a legal framework for the effective coordination, facilitation, and management of public participation and civic education by the county government. The proposed bill will help the county achieve involvement of the public in the process of decision-making, as well as promoting community-led development in the exercise of their sovereign power if published, passed, and fully implemented. Madam Speaker, the committee received a memorandum from Kalawa Social or Accountability or CVA Group, citing that Kalawa Ward Social Accountability Group is a citizen voice and action based in Kalawa Ward, Bone Sub-County, Makueni County. The committee deliberated on the bill and made the following findings or observations that, 1, the county government shall monitor and evaluate public participation and the civic education programs. 2, the bill has incorporated civic education to equip citizens with the knowledge and the skills necessary for meaningful participation. And 3, the bill has captured inclusivity and accessibility that mandates special measures for marginalized groups in public participation initiatives, including tailored outreach and support. General recommendations. 1, the ECM should implement mechanisms for monitoring and evaluating the effectiveness of public participation and the civic education initiatives. 2, the ECM should always ensure that public participation and the civic education initiatives are adequately budgeted for during government spending. The committee's recommendations are that the committee recommended that this bill be passed with the above proposed recommendations. I hereby, Madam Speaker, acknowledge or wish to extend my special gratitude to the Office of the Speaker and the Office of the Clerk for the support accorded to the committee. On behalf of the Committee on Devolution, Public Participation, County Administration, and Special Programs, I hereby present this report to the County Assembly for consideration and adoption. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I call upon Honorable Bernard, member from Bitin, to second.
Honorable Speaker, I rise to second the motion and urge members to support this motion. Madam Speaker, you know Makueni is very well known for its public participation. Thus, we need to anchor it into law so that we can oversight very well as members. And Madam Speaker, this bill will enable our citizens to get good civic education on time and also budgets for those civic education and public participation. It is very well stated that there must be budget and also the director in charge of civic participation. So I urge members to support. Thank you.
I propose the question that the Makueni County Public Participation and Civic Education Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 1 of 2025 be now read a third time. The floor is open for debate. Mover of the motion.
Madam Speaker, I take this opportunity to thank the House for supporting this particular motion by silence, and I hereby wish that we all pass it by acclamation for the sake of the people of Makueni County. Thank you.
I put the question that the Makueni County Public Participation and Civic Education Bill 2025, that is Makueni County Assembly Bill number 1 of 2025, be now read a third time. Will as many as of this opinion say aye? Aye. As many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk.
The Makueni County Public Participation and Civic Education Bill 2025, a bill for an act of the County Assembly of Makueni to give effect to paragraph 14 of part 2 of 4th schedule of the Constitution, to provide for a legal framework for the effective coordination, facilitation, and management of public participation and civic education in the county government processes and for connected purposes. Third reading.
Honorable members, at 16:34 hours, the Makueni County Public Participation and Civic Education Bill 2025, Makueni County Assembly Bill number 1 of 2025 has been passed by the County Assembly and will be forwarded to the Governor for assent. Next order.
Order number 12, motion. The half-yearly progress report of the Committee on Implementation for the period July to December 2024.
Chairperson, Committee on Implementation, to table the half-yearly progress report for the committee. Vice Chair or member of the committee?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. You have said I table.
We're moving the motion.
I'm moving a motion.
Honorable member, proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I beg to move the following motion, that this Assembly adopts the half-yearly progress report of the Committee on Implementation for the period July to December 2024, laid on the table of the Assembly on 19th August 2025. Madam Speaker, allow me to go to the executive summary. Madam Speaker, during the period under review, the committee held 16 sittings as from July to December 2024 and transacted the following business. 1, biannual progress report for the period between January and June 2024. 2, the report of the Committee on Infrastructure, Transport, Public Works, Housing and Energy on the implementation status of County Assembly resolutions of the Third Assembly. The report, number 3, the report of the Committee on ICT, Education and Internship on the implementation status of the County Assembly resolutions of the Third Assembly. Number 4, the report of the Committee on Finance and Socio-Economic Planning on the implementation status of County Assembly resolutions of the Third Assembly. And number 5, the report of the Committee on Agriculture, Irrigation, Livestock, Fisheries, and Cooperative Development on the implementation status of the County Assembly resolutions of the Third Assembly. Observations and findings. Madam Speaker, the committee observed that there had been delays in submission of information requested by the committees from the county executive departments. Number two, the committee didn't attain quorums in several occasions, resulting to delay in processing of business that was under consideration. And number three, the committee has never been trained on its mandate since its formation. Recommendation. The committee made the following recommendations. Number one, members should heighten their commitment to deliver on their mandate by punctually attending all committee sittings. And number two, the committee will seek to conduct a training of benchmarking exercise within the third quarter. Madam Speaker, I would like to thank members of the Committee on Implementation for their dedication, untiring commitment, and a valuable contribution during the deliberations. It is because of their dedication that we have been able to complete this demanding task. Madam Speaker, on behalf of the committee, I wish to thank the officers of the Speaker and the Clerk of the County Assembly for the support accorded as it discharged its mandate during the period. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Second of your motion.
Sarah, I call upon Sarah, Honorable Sarah Nduku to second the motion.
I propose the question that this assembly adopts the half-yearly progress report of the Committee on Implementation for the period July to December 2024, laid on the table of the assembly on 18th August 2025. The floor is open for debate. Mover of the motion.
Madam Speaker, I am impressed by the honorable member's support of the motion, Speaker, being a half-yearly progress report, and I